Okay, so this is the Netgear Arlo HD security camera, and the reason why I bought this is because apparently it's the only 100% wire-free CCTV system. You've got these 3 cameras, so I bought the 3 set. You can buy the 2 set and the 1 set, but these cameras apparently can give up to 6 months of battery life. So they can, as you can see, completely wireless, and the magnetic, and it should stick onto the wall. I'm just going to unbox this thing and have a look inside. So this is one of the cameras. What's there's camera lens. I presume these are some of the sensors. Got the standard camera holder. I suspect this is where you put the batteries. Yep. Yeah, battery slot. There's a sync button here. Now let's have a look in the box. It's a set of instructions, quick start guide, so some stickers. Maybe you stick them outside so to deter burglars. Quick start guide. Okay, 1 box and 2 box. Nothing else in there. Aside. Let's open this one first. It's upside down. Right, okay, so I've got standard network cable, some screws, so I can fit this on the mounts to the walls, 3 screws, power, that's Japanese, but luckily I can see there's a 3-pin UK socket here as well, and also the European one, so power supplies. And then I presume this one is going to be the main router. Okay, yep. Quite a hefty router, quite light, doesn't weigh much at all. That will need to be installed by an internet connection. And now basically in batteries, 4, 8, 12 batteries, and oh, these are the mounts. So I read about these. It's metal ball and it's magnetic. See, there's a little dip here, a little notch where you can put, and you can, once you mounted this onto the wall, you can rotate it. And, you know, the magnet's pretty strong actually. Look. It's pretty rock solid. So the idea would be to fit this onto the wall, and then you can fit your camera just up mounting as you like. The thing about this system, I'll just put this to the side, just see if there's any more information about the unit here. You can access it. It's compatible with Google Play, the Android device, Kindle, or the App Store. I've got an iPhone, so I'll be using the iPhone. No cords, no wires, no worries, it says. Let's see the English. What does it say? English isn't here. It's 100% wire-free, no wires. There's night vision, motion alerts. It's waterproof, so each of these units you can have indoors or outdoors, completely fine if it's raining or windy, not a problem. Free cloud storage and 720p live video. What I'm particularly interested is in the battery life. So apparently each one of these lasts around 6 months, and the way that does this is because you don't have audio and there isn't a proper live feed apparently. But for me, I just want to have a few when we go on holidays, mount these on the wall, and just to be able to access from an internet connection, see and see what's happening at home. So I'm just going to install this system, and I will post a further review. So go to the App Store. Let's search for Arlo. Alright, that looks like it. So get install. Alright, that's pretty quick. Right, open. So that's it. Send notifications, yes, okay. I need to set this thing up. So I'm going to do that later, but I'm going to just follow through the rest of the instructions. Connect your base station to the internet, connect power, turn the base station on by pressing the on off button, power the LEDs and internet on the front of the base station, get an account, follow the instructions, insert the batteries, sync. Okay, so it seems quite straightforward. Let's go give this a go. Let's install one of these first. So there's a little notch to unlock, and then you slide it forward to release. Yep, like so. Let's grab. So each one of these takes 4 batteries. Okay, and it's and if you look inside, it tells you which way to install these. So it goes up this way, that goes up this way, like so, and like so. Close that. Okay, there's a sort of flashing light just now. Okay. Now we're going to plug this thing in. Right, okay, so just going to plug this thing in. Plug into the power. Relay network cable. I just use an existing one. Just going to test it. Plug that in. Press the on-off switch. Okay, you can see the LED lights. I'm going to take this protective covering off. So what it says is to wait for the LEDs to turn to go to blue. 2 here. No. I hit the sync button, and then the sync button on these 2. Ah, right. I can see the flashing green button on the Netgear router now. Okay, these are still flashing. These 2, this one and this one. Right, okay, now that's pretty cool. Now I'm seeing that green light on that, and this has popped up. Right, so click stream one camera. Let's see what happens. Okay, see oh my gosh, look at my stomach. You can see my camera that's filming this as well. So, which camera is it? Right, it's this one. Okay, so I'm going to hit the sync button again. Hit this sync button on this camera. Get this one synchronized as well. That's flashing and this is flashing, and hopefully it'll somehow pop up on the phone. That's blinking away, which is what the last one did. Looking promising. Okay, here we are, getting status. Okay, here we are. So I'm pointing this one at my face at the moment, so you should see that pop up. There you are. So right, once you've got your app installed, got the account, logged in with the account and set up the cameras, every time you log into Arlo, you will see the cameras set up. So my 3 cameras are now set up. From here you can click on live, and you can see a live feed from the camera. So just give that a few seconds. It has an automatic night select, daylight select. At the moment it's quite dark in the hallway, so it's dark as you can see, but you can still see, and if anything is there, it will move. Right, so when it's on live feed, you can take a picture, click on that button. You can adjust the brightness and everything else. You can record, so you can actually record footage of what's going on, and you can expand the screen, so you can click on that, you can rotate it to get a larger display. Here you can see on the top left, I've put ground floor entrance. You can customize that, so you can write whatever you want. The little person that's grayed out, that shows if it detects any movement. There's nothing there at the moment, so we're not seeing that. The middle one is Wi-Fi, how strong is the Wi-Fi signal, so I've got 4 bars there, not a problem. And the third one is battery life in the camera, so you can see that is still quite high. So I'm going to go back now and look at the other features. So here I've got a library. It's where I click to record, you can see footage. It saves it onto the cloud, so it's always available. You can simply click on play, and you can see what you recorded. And the other thing that's quite nice is you can select a date, so you can go and have a look at months, go back in time and see the footage that was captured on a particular day. You go to mode. This is where you can turn the motion detection and capturing on and off. At the moment, because I'm at home, I've disarmed it, but you can turn it on, or you can do a schedule. A schedule allows you to decide when you want the recording to happen, so you can click on the button there, gives you some information, and you can see that I've got some set up. So during those times, I've got the Arlo system to arm itself, and the other times it hasn't. So do that. Settings here. This is where you can change the name of the cameras. You can grant other people access here as well. You've got the basics. You get this for free, the basic subscription, which allows you to connect up to 4 cameras and have a limited amount of on-cloud storage. It's quite generous already, so you don't need. I don't feel that I need it, but you can buy more from this screen to add additional cameras if you want more than 4, or if you want
more storage space as well. So you got other bits and pieces in here as well, so you can have a look at that. And that's it. So it is a really good setup. Battery life is absolutely amazing.